What if I told you that first English is not even first like we say it is? Just because when we listen to it and hear it and we can't understand it as fast as we'd like to, we label it as first English. But natives don't really speak first English. And now that I can fully understand native English, I can tell you this. Natives do not speak first English. The only thing they do is connect their words, they reduce some words and certain sounds, and they also shorten some words. I don't really know why they do this, but let me just say they do that to save on time and to sound smooth. And that is exactly what I'm gonna explain to you in this video so that you can also apply that to your brain to help you understand first English or native English. If you are new here, welcome to English Jay. I'm Jay. I am an English learner teaching other English learners around the world what I have learned in English. In this video, I am gonna teach you how to train your brain to understand native English or first English. If you are an English learner and you find yourself struggling a lot to understand native English or, as we say, first English, sometimes you even find yourself fast forwarding a video or just a movie or just turning on subtitles just because you don't quite get what they're saying in those videos. So you just have to read the subtitles, and honestly speaking, sometimes that could be really embarrassing, especially if you have friends around who don't really prefer watching movies using subtitles. You don't have to worry because you are not alone in this journey. Just a while back, I could not understand first English. I had to train my brain to notice linked words or connected words. Native speakers like to link their words a lot while they talk, and this mostly happens when one word flows to the next word. For instance, turn off. Turn off the light. For a non-native speaker, you could just say turn off the light. That's why we don't actually understand it, because a native speaker will say turn off the light. Turn off the light. So the sound N connects to the next word. Turn off the light. Turn off the light. Not turn off the light. Turn off the light. Turn off the light when you're done. But turn off the light when you are done. Do you get the difference? And that's why non-native speakers struggle a lot to understand first English. In order to understand native English, you have to train your brain to notice these kind of linked words. Another example is pick it up. That is how a non-native would speak it or just write it. But a native would say that pick it up, pick it up. Pick and it is linked. Pick it up, pick it up. And the T sound is kind of changed to D sound. Pick it up, not pick it up. You drop the trash, pick it up. So train your brain to notice these linked words. The next example is go on. Go on. That is for a non-native. For a native, they say this as go on. Go on. A W sound connects the vowels. Go on. Go on. I'm listening. Go on. If you want to understand native English, the first thing is you have to train your mind to notice such linked words. The second step is train your brain to master or to notice reductions. So reductions are basically weak forms of words or just weak pronunciation of words. Native sometimes make some words smaller and faster, especially words like to, for, of, and, have. For instance, I have to go. But for a native, they say I have to go. I have to go. I have to go. The have to have been reduced to have to go. They don't speak English as it is written. The spoken English is very much different. I want to go for a non-native speaker, but for a native speaker is I want to go. I want to go. It's too late. I want to go. It's late. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. What do you have on your hand? Give me that. Let me see. For a non-native speaker, is let me see. Let me see what you have in your hands. Let me see what you got. These are very common in real speech, and if you do not know them, English may sound fast and confusing. So you have to train your brain to master such reductions. Third thing you have to train your brain to master is contractions. Contractions are basically shortened grammar words. Contractions are more official than reductions and they can be used both in writing and speaking. An example of contraction is instead of saying I am going, you'd say I'm going, I'm going, I'm going outside. I am going outside turns to I'm going outside. He will call you turns to he'll call you, he'll call you. He will is contracted to he'll call you later. Do not worry is contracted to don't worry, don't worry. Don't worry about the kids. And without using contractions yourself, your speech will sound slow and unnatural. In order to understand native English, you have to train your brain to notice contraction. The last thing you have to train your brain to master or to notice in native speeches is that natives combine their words. Natives don't like creating sentences word by word. They like to combine words or use particular phrases. For instance, a phrase like at the end of the day. At the end of the day, everybody goes home. Or a phrase like I think that you're just overthinking. So they like to use phrases or common phrases. They don't create sentences word by word. All I'm saying is that is also a common phrase that natives like to use. So let's talk about combining words. How do natives combine words to sound first? Instead of saying what do you mean, a native would say what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you is combined to form one word that is what do you? What do you mean? What are you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing tonight? If you're a non-native speaker, you may feel like this is really fast just because you don't quite understand what they're saying, but all they did is just combine words to form one word. And because you've not trained your brain to notice or to master this, you will be confused. Did you eat? Did you eat? Did you eat today? Instead of did you eat? You have to really train your brain to master word combination, word reductions, and word contractions. If you train your brain to master those areas, then you will be able to not only understand but speak first English. You're not only struggling with understanding first English or native English, but also struggling with how to think in English, how to train your brain to think in English. Don't worry, I have a video for you right here. I hope this was helpful. Let's catch you in my next video. Bye bye.